hanging aids, and more. Available in different finishes and sizes to match your style. Transform your space and visit us today at shop number 6, 30 Dunrobin Avenue, Kingston 10. Call us at 876-755-3661 or visit our website at uniquelivingja.com to shop.
For generations, Jamaican families have trusted Imperial Optical to keep their vision clear and their style sharp. From their first eye exam to the latest in fashion frames, we've been there for every milestone, every moment, and every memory. Whether it's your child's first day at school or your grandparents' golden years, our care spans every age, every stage. Visit Imperial Optical today. Generations of care, generations of trust.
Get ready for Talk the Things! A night of captivating poetry and storytelling at Jamnesia Surf Club, Bull Bay, St. Thomas on Saturday, March 22 at 6 p.m. featuring incredible performances by award-winning talents like Joel Jawara Ellis, Kwame McPherson, Britton Wright, Casey Garvey, and many more. Tickets are only $1,000. Get yours now at buzzworld.com or contact 876-542-5943. Don't miss this unforgettable night of talent, creativity, and culture. Produced by Jaiko Professional Poets. Sponsored by Nationwide 90 FM. Tune in to Cliff Hughes Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast live from the Water Means Food World Water Day Forum and Training Session at Ebony Park Heart Academy, Osborne Store, Clarendon on Thursday, March 20. Join us for exciting displays, exhibitions from agricultural agencies, on-the-spot prizes and giveaways. Plus, get practical training on water use efficiency for your farm. Don't miss out. Come learn, connect, and celebrate World Water Day. So tune in to Cliff Hughes Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's the Water Means Food World Water Day Forum and Training Session at Ebony Park Heart Academy, Osborne Store, Clarendon on Thursday, March 20. All this and more only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the National Irrigation Commission Limited. Irrigation, making the difference in agriculture. Are you ready to turn your sales and marketing skills into high earnings? Nationwide 90 FM is searching for business development executives to help us grow our business and build lasting client relationships. If you have experience across all stages of the sales cycle and possess strong communication, negotiation, and time management skills with a proven sales track record, this opportunity is perfect for you. Join our team and work with the top corporate brands, media agencies, and of course, our on-air personalities. Enjoy networking opportunities, professional growth, and competitive commissions. Ready to take the next step? Send your resume to hr@nationwidenewsnetwork.com today.
It's Monday. Get over your blues. For Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
the E-Zone is here for you.
With this thing, Honeybee
and Karim Boyatings
from 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM.
We've got your entertainment news.
Then we want to hear your views. Why you say?
Jump in the mix.
Or the hot seat.
Don't miss our brain busters.
Or the crazy giveaways.
Let's talk fashion.
Send us your outfit of the day. Ooh, cutesy. Very demure.
Are you looking for love?
Come on one of our blind dates. Send your request to ezoneblindates@gmail.com. That's ezoneblindates@gmail.com.
And stay tuned for your confessions.
These are my confessions.
Share them with us at ezoneconfessions@yahoo.com. I mean, is this planet Earth?
Is it?
I don't know. Let me check. Either way, it's got a buzz.
And a bugger thing.
Ow! Ow!
You're in the entertainment block on Nationwide 90 FM. And you're locked in to the E-Zone with Honeybee and Karim Boyatings.
I'm Asafa, the Sub-10 King.
And I am Alicia, the better half. And we are the Powells. And you're tuned into the E-Zone.
With Honeybee and Karim Boyatings.
Monday to Friday on Nationwide 90 FM.
Yo, man, Gram Smog and always representing for the E-Zone. Honeybee, and you don't know Karim Boyatings, you don't know Big Up on Yourself, continue to play. Give the people in those play sweet reggae music and dance all the time. Positive.
Hi, that Pitsy Boy Omi representing for the E-Zone with Honeybee and Kareem Boyatting, 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide. Omi, I'm out. Boom!
Now leave your E-Zone, me I listen forever. Cheat and you cheat, oh.
You play blazing your fire, fire, fire. Yo, this is Jimmy Morgan, and right now you're locked into the E-Zone with Kareem Boy Things, Honeybee. Light it up.
Tell them you are the B-A-D-D-E-S-T. Now sure can't test, got them L-A-M-E. Yup. You're the integrity IFA Steve representing for the E-Zone with Honeybee and Kareem Boy Things. How are the T-E-M?
All right, check, 1, 2, 3. It is Wednesday. It's Hump Day. Wednesday, March 19, 2025. Good afternoon, Jamaica, to the world. I'm Kareem Boy Things alongside
Stinger Honeybee and DJ Jerome.
Check.
You're in the E-Zone.
It's got a buzz.
And a bug of things.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty good in the neighborhood. How are you?
I am blessed and highly favored. Thanks be to Father God.
What's your flavor?
Ow. Hazelnut.
Jerome, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
You're doing fine.
Yeah. You see your
You
face?
don't know, you have to walk with a smile on your face.
Well, we are live on a revolutionary station and nationwide at 90.3, 90.5.
90.7 and 90.9 on your FM dial.
You can also listen to us at www.nationwideradiojm.com or on our mobile application available on the App or the Play Store.
Follow us on YouTube and Instagram, guys, at Nationwide 90 FM. Go to YouTube, subscribe to Nationwide 90 FM Live too. Remember one time, Kareem, we did reach 108,000 so?
Yeah.
If you don't subscribe again, you'd subscribe now.
Yeah, man, just go and do the right thing, man. Yeah,
In fact, let's skip on over there to see who our early birds are. It's all about our Star YouTuber challenge at this time of the show. It's the YouTuber that leaves a comment first in the chat that gets the star at the end of the month. Most stars, you're the Star YouTuber. Easy peasy. And of course, we've got Shane Palmer.
Shane Palmer.
What star Shane Palmer?
It's now third star because I was just trying to read over through the list. I saw discombobulated.
Yes.
Because it's been a very weird month for us.
It has been. We haven't been here a lot.
Right. So, some shows we've been missing and then some outside broadcasts. So just kind of all over the place. But he has 3 stars. Three stars.
All right, Shane, are you my lead?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well. All right, Shane Palmer, big up yourself. Good afternoon to Majestic Gabby Fee, Cheryl in the place, Ricardo Porteous, Horatio JM. It's been a while. Electro Squad Official says, how are ya? We're pretty good.
We're good.
Michelle F. Thompson says, happy midweek, Honeybee, Kareem, DJ, Jerome, our DJ Jer, and Natalie and E-Zoners. I knew near my head. DJ Jer. Check.
All them DJ Jer.
Check.
Yeah.
Big up to Nicole. Says, watch the one. She ain't up at top, no? Nicole.
Nicole says I should recount that.
Yeah,
thing.
Because maybe what? Somebody else have more?
Look like she have more.
Yeah?
We're going to try to fix things, Nicole.
Yes.
Yeah.
As best we can. Angela Greaves says, good afternoon, y'all. Happy hump day. McQuall in the place. McQuall, it's been a while.
Yes, it is.
ISO Mario says, happy hump day, E-Zoners. It's the middle of the week. Radio Bliss is what we seek. I wish E-Zone was on repeat.
Ew.
Pow!
Boom.
Boom.
Just Mike, man.
I don't even need to do the song.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it anyways, but you know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah. Christopher Henry in the place. Boy, Things by Kareem says, LMAO, Nicole, please. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the show.
And let everybody know we are also on Facebook at Nationwide Radio JM and on X at Nationwide Radio.
To our exes, remember to use the hashtag NNNEZone. Could never be the free zone.
You're crazy. Now, welcome to the show and thank you for choosing to share space, time, and energy with us. We have a very packed show for you today.
It's hump day.
Jeez.
We've made it to the middle of the week. Tissa Blake, I'm grateful we can do this on repeat. I'm the Stinger Honeybee. He's the one Kareem Boy of Things.
Yeah.
I know you've got big dreams. You're the man with the plan.
Yeah.
The yin to my yang. There ain't no stopping us, not even at this
Microphone jam.
Pow! Pow!
Yeah. Yes, guys. As we said, it is a very packed show. Now, Honeybee, at 3:35, what are we going to be having?
At 3:35, okay. We'll have Jonathan Swire.
Yeah.
All right. Deputy Chairman at Delta Supply Company Limited. They've got a whole sales situation going on. I don't know why I miss it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whole heap of deals.
Yeah.
A lot of things. And then in the mix, who do we have?
We'll have talented singer, songwriter, activist, and visionary Tenille Amore.
Can't wait, mate. Can't wait. As we said, it's a packed show, guys. And we also do have a giveaway for you towards the end of the show. So you don't want to miss it. It's some money. Some smoney. Come on, give me the money. You understand? But DJ Jerome is here on the ones and twos, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Without a dope beat. Step 2, step 2, step 2. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step 2,
would you do to get to me? What would you say to have your way? Would you give up or try again? If I hesitate to let you in, now would you be self or play a role? Tell all the boys or keep it low. If I say no, would you turn away or play me off? Or would you stay up? And if the person don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again, try again. Cause if the person don't succeed, you can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again, try again.
Just to think about it, I would do things that I would regret. Trying to get you to understand how I felt for you. I tried real hard time and time again, but I didn't know my love wouldn't grow. I should've just let it go, but I stayed around thinking you would learn to love. And we both know you're wrong. There's nothing you can do to ever undo what you've done to me. I loved you deep in my heart. You couldn't love me, baby. I just kept holding on. I should've let you go. Should've let you go. Yes. I like this one right here. This one for all my ladies, y'all. Holla. Holla with your man. 'Cause I got it like that, but it ain't even gotta be like that. Your man, he be calling me back. He say I'm fine, and a matter of fact, he asks how I do that fit my jeans over baby fat. Listen, I don't know the type of tricks he playing, but I should warn you, I don't want your man. I understand why you wanna try, make him stay home late at night, but if you wanna go, he'll be gone, no lie. I can't explain how many times I tried, how many times I cried, thinking about mine and where he might be. Remember when I gave everything I got, couldn't get deep down inside.
Right here goes out to all the babies, mamas. Baby mamas. Yeah, go like this. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize.
Baby girl, you know my situation. And sometimes I know you get impatient, but you don't put on a show to get
Time for
patience.
the news.
That happened really quickly. I forgot for a moment that we did news. But we do. We
Right?
do news on the show. So let's see what our top stories are making the e-news today. Opposition leader Mark Golding vows to honor Bob Marley and Miss Lou as national heroes. Bounty killer back in the U.S. Bolt's Foundation donates $6.1 million to rural schools for champs and more. Now for the details. Opposition leader Mark Golding has reiterated his pledge to confer national hero status on reggae legend Bob Marley and renowned folklorist Louise Benny Coverley, affectionately known as Miss Lou. Golding reaffirmed his commitment during his contribution to the 2025-2026 budget debate in the House of Representatives. Last year, I committed to conferring the Order of National Hero on the Honorable Robert Nesta Bob Marley. This will be a priority action when we form the government, the year in which we celebrate the 80th year of his birth, said Golding. As we cement the spirit of one love in Jamaica, we will also commemorate the significance of Fiwi language in our expressions and identity. We will also confer the Order of National Hero on the Honorable Louise Benny Coverley, making her our second female national heroine. Golding added, Jamaicans have long debated making both Marley and Miss Lou national heroes, and Golding appears keen on making it happen. What was your main highlight from the presentation, if anything?
I mean, he's been on the, making both of them, national heroes, so it's not new to me that he said it. But
Yeah.
for me, I just, it's a budget presentation. I would just prefer you to stick to presenting about the budget. I mean, there are a lot of opportunities like sectoral debates and things like that where you can have the chance to say, hey, I want to action this if it is that I am being voted as. You know what I say? But does somebody really feel like we didn't even hear about that right there so in at that appointed time? Because there are a lot of things that we would have wanted to hear. But
I love it, man. Listen, especially the part about fluid language is something I've been advocating for a very long time. And if Mr. Golding is serious, sir, I am with you.
Yeah, amen, amen. Amen and amen. Now, Bun to Killer is back in the US, and he's excited.
I am so happy for this man.
He's excited. He is pretty excited about this. The dancehall star returned to the United States for the first time in 15 years on Tuesday after his visa was reinstated. The entertainer made the announcement on social media with the caption, with no punctuation, by the way, God is the greatest all the time. So despite how it may seem like in March 2010, my visa was revoked for what reason? So up until this day is unknown. Okay, no punctuation.
Listen. That's how winter you go hard and you go fast. You forget cross and angry panic, you know.
I know, well, then he said, fast forward 15 years later, today, March 2025, I arrived in the United States with no hassle. And that's the most important part too.
Yes.
The no hassle part. The greatest thing, I never had to beg, bend, or bow. I stayed true to myself, vigilant and resilient. Guys, I tried my best. There was no punctuation, so I'm going to know which part for stop or pause.
Because they never stop our pause.
Right. Now, his announcement of his arrival in the country was met with a flood of congratulatory messages from colleagues and fans alike. The 51-year-old, given name Rodney Price, has said his inability to travel to the US was devastating to his music career and family. I don't even know how I survived. Wow. Most of my fans are in the US, and that's where the music market is biggest. I can't even get to go and promote my songs or greet my fans or even my family, my kids. I got several kids in the US, so this affected me devastatingly, he said in a previous interview. Now, also DJ Khaled, as we know, the honorary Jamaican, he hosted a welcome dinner for Bounty Killer.
Listen,
here we go.
He's where you go to, right?
He is the go-to person.
Yeah, when your visa revoked or you've been out of the US for a while, when you get there, DJ Khaled, here we go.
You see it. 15 years. Bounty Killer hasn't been in the States.
In
Miami in 15 years.
Warlord has returned.
Kaboom!
Hire me! You better come hire me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yo.
Win with us.
We the best. We don't need the rest.
Oh, watch us win.
To myself for me love me life. Me kill negativity, me reach the heights. No matter where them chat about them, me still right.
All them food is supposed to taste foreign. You understand? Like I'm that foreign. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, wow. When he said that this affected him
I'm
devastatingly.
sorry. What was that though? What was that?
Scallop?
There was like there was like a two-pronged thing looking.
Oh,
like,
never did I look.
All right, continue.
I mean, he was honest with his speech, in saying that, this has affected him. Because I remember a lot of people were saying, oh, Killer don't really care about a visa. I'm not really busy about a visa. Let us be real, okay? This is where, as he said, touring, any artist in Jamaica, you barely make money from streaming.
Mom, if you say anything in a Kareem.
Right, so why would he not want his visas? And recently, he got the UK visa, now him have the US visa, and I am just happy.
Even artists over UK want to reach America. The point is, as much as, you want to be, America this, America that, the point is, America is the entertainment mecca of the world, okay? If you want to, any industry you want to excel in,
you go to Big Foreign.
You go to Big Foreign if you want to make big bucks, bro.
Yeah. So congrats to you, man,
Congrats,
Killer, man.
man.
Congrats, man. Well deserved.
Yeah. Kaboom! All right, Usain Bolt, y'all. I mean, the Usain Bolt Foundation has donated $6.1 million to 6 rural high schools to support their preparation for the Inter-Secondary Schools Sports Association ISA Boys and Girls Athletics Championships 2025. Now, Bolt, through his partnership with Puma, will provide spikes to support high school athletes, while some schools will receive direct financial assistance. This donation will assist in covering essential expenses such as housing, food, and transportation for the student athletes as they prepare for the competition. Among the 6 recipients is Bolt's alma mater, William Neve. Of course, William Neve Memorial High School. which received $2 million towards efforts to ensure the athletics team is well prepared for the highly anticipated event set to take place from March 25 to 29. After receiving the donation, Principal Linvern Wright said in a school assembly that Bolt's donation will help the team to prepare for the highly anticipated Champs event. He also lauded the Sprint Icon's continued support of the school, regardless of his personal financial issues. We got a clip here. Let's throw to it.
One of the things is that many of you might have been listening to the news and heard of many things happening to Usain Bolt. He has sent a message to us. He has sent a message to the school in two ways. One of the things that he has said, he said, Principal, no matter what is happening, what you hear happening out there to me, I am still committed to my school. I'm still committed to contributing to the school. Whatever is happening to me, whatever I am missing right now, is not going to affect the commitment I made to the school of $2 million for Champs. So we received about 2 weeks ago in our accounts a $2 million donation from Bolt to assist the team to go to Champs. So this year we're going to Champs. We want to give a round of applause for that. So we really want to...
People don't understand sometimes the country school them just cannot afford to make it to Champs. You know, I mean, about Big Up Yourself, and thank you so much for just never forgetting where you're coming from, my G. And yeah, I will commit to adding to that soon, to those millions.
How much you get?
would you focus?
He was there a principal?
When I was there, no.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, he.
I mean,
different principal.
You said it. You know, it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Because a team, obviously William they won't have like a massive team of 9 tips, you know, athletes, but it's pretty expensive because
I'm sorry, how is it obvious? Did you check? I mean, did you count the?
Yes, it's absolutely not at 90. But no.
Yes.
It's very expensive, you know. I know these schools, they're on camps prior to Champs. So a lot of the schools in this week, they're on camps, right? So you have to go find food, get them not only because remember, see, I tell the people them up here and say, well, we respond for them, you know. You understand?
Right.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, then all sort of gears, all sort of thing, where they forget it from. So I must applaud you, Usain Bolt, not only for the rural schools, but for going back to your school.
Yeah.
I mean, also the $2 million will do a great thing for
Remember,
them. Yeah,
country people know how to stretch money, you know.
One thing about it,
you understand me I say?
Be a
right,
go to
so.
everything that I eat now.
Hey.
Curry go to
Hey.
Champs weekend.
Hello, please.
Huh?
Hello, please.
Yeah. So
One
kudos
thing.
to you, man. You go, man. You understand me? It's a big thing. You understand? Now, okay. Partisan Fontaine confirms breakup with Jada Kingdom, and people have been speculating apparently for a long time. So rumor has been circulating since last year that rapper Partisan Party Fontaine, he's not really a rapper, but okay, and dancehall artist, he's a songwriter mostly.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, and the dancehall artist Jada Kingdom have split. Now, neither of them have, you know, spoken openly about the matter until this week. Now, the hip-hop artist finally confirmed their breakup in an interview released on Tuesday, speaking on Respectfully, the Justin LA Boy show. Now, Party stated that he's single and he's taking it as easy as he's focusing on himself. Now, while he did not divulge much details about their breakup, the backing it up rapper was suggested that their relationship suffered from being in the public
And it's
eye.
Jerome Shavendo. I'm just saying, like.
You should have back it up. Pause.
I mean, if you would, you would have your music now. Shut up. Back it up, man. Always back up your computer, guys.
Right, please. Now, when further questioned why they broke up, if Jada was a good partner, the rapper detailed that sometimes the timing is wrong. Jada Kingdom and Party went public with their relationship after his breakup with Megan Thee Stallion, which saw the couple received backlash from fans of the Savage rapper. Now we do have a clip. Here we go.
Is Partisan Fontaine single or not?
Right now?
Right
No,
now.
Yeah, right now I'm single. Yeah, I'm single.
You fake single? Like, are you real single? Nothing? Are you celibate?
Bro, I'm on the water, you know what I'm saying? I'm focused on the man in the mirror, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, taking it easy.
Yo, you popped out with Jada Kingdom for like 5 days.
You said for 5 days?
What happened with that?
You said for 5
Yeah.
days?
Correct me,
Jada
Partisan. Don't you try to be
Might
messy,
have-
Justin.
Might have been less.
So messy. Please.
That shit came and it went.
Please.
That's
What
not
happened
true.
with
That's
y'all?
not true. That's not
Shut
true.
up. So what's the
That's
story
not
with
true.
that?
That's not true. It's not true. It was just, and to both of us, for both of our mental, it was just like so better, like to keep everything under wraps. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying here and there, but it was so much better and easiest for us to just keep whatever we had, you know what I'm saying, the whole time just us enjoying each other instead of, you know, it being on the forefront all the time.
Okay. So, y'all done. No more Jaden party.
First off, shout out to Jay. She's incredible. You know what I'm saying? She's amazing. Good people. You know what I'm saying? Good girl, real good girl. She's amazing. Only thing bad about her, bro.
What?
I gained 30 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I gained 30 pounds last month.
She was cooking for you every day.
Curry this, jerk that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She's not jerk still, but
so that's all. That's the only bad thing about. But other than that, she
can really
good
cook
people.
though, for real.
Yeah, shout out to
He just said that.
Yeah, why you say she good people? She's a good girl. She cook for you every night, and y'all not still together.
Shut up, Justin.
Sometimes it be timing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be timing. Some, you know, just need.
People can't be good people and live.
Sometimes beige colored people are so messy because Justin, that was not necessary.
Did you say beige colored?
Yeah, he's beige.
Hey!
But
matter.
I'm just happy that party was very respectful. And he sung her praises.
Because it really wouldn't have gone down well for him if he said
no,
anything.
man, the Jamaican people,
He would have been half dead now.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man, the Jamaican people, them man would have go feel.
Yeah, it would have be like, what?
Yeah.
Party who?
Right?
Jesus.
But yeah, so
there you have it. They're not together.
Anymore.
Okay.
I'm sure she's going to move on with somebody else.
Why not? But
She should. I love that for Jada.
She's
love
a
me some
young
Jada.
girl. What
Yeah.
she gonna do? Be single till she, you know what I'm saying?
Young in her prime, man.
Exactly. She in her prime, you know.
Yeah.
She got assets, you know what I'm
A
saying?
lot of assets.
Yeah,
Big
she
assets.
could cook. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure a girl can clean too.
Yeah, and something else too.
Probably cleanest place party if I live in now. We'll be right back.
Put intended or no? No? Okay, all right.
We a big deal when we touch the ground. Yeah, I KFC when we're pulling up. Anything for the taste of a KFC, big deal. The time by KFC is...
It's 3:30.
Calling all tradesmen, small contractors, skilled workmen, and small entrepreneurs. Whether you want to start or expand your business or get equipment for your projects, Total Tools will help you tool up and expand your business. Get up to $500,000 to borrow, up to 2 years to repay, and interest rates as low as 3.99%. Come for your loan to get your tools. Offer ends June 2025. Visit Total Tools in Kingston, Ocho Rios, and Drex Hall to get a loan for every tool and every trade.
From corporate events to unforgettable weddings, from thrilling sporting events to vibrant exhibitions, whatever you're planning, make it unforgettable at the Montego Bay Convention Center, where dreams come to life, where connections are made, where memories are created. For a limited time, get 20% more value on room rentals for March and April events. This isn't just an offer, it's your chance to make a statement. Call 876-619-7661 or visit mbconventioncenter.com.
Pizza Hut of the amazing food. Pizza Hut, best of 4 worlds, everybody happy. 4 delicious flavors, Pizza Hut having 4 different pizzas, all in one place, one less choice to make. Pizza Hut, the amazing food, no pressure. Easy choice plus it tastes better. The amazing food. Pepperoni, Hawaiian, vegetarian, and chicken chop. There's no pressure to choose with Pizza Hut's amazing food. 4 delicious flavors, one less choice. Order at 876-755-4HUT for call and collect or delivery. Pizza Hut, now that's delivery.
Come to Marshall's Pharmacy today for your free medication management consultation. Let us guide you in taking care of what matters most, the health of you and your family. Shop now for gifts, personal care, household and stationery items, plus print services powered by Print Corner. Follow us on Instagram at Marshall's Pharmacy. Call or WhatsApp us at 876-491-7841. We are open late every day to serve you.
Pizza Hut of the amazing food. Pizza Hut, best of 4 worlds, everybody happy. 4 delicious flavors, Pizza Hut having 4 different pizzas, all in one place, one less choice to make. Pizza Hut, the amazing food, no pressure. Easy choice plus it tastes better. The amazing food. Pepperoni, Hawaiian, vegetarian, and chicken chop. There's no pressure to choose with Pizza Hut's amazing food. 4 delicious flavors, one less choice. Order at 876-755-4HUT for call and collect or delivery. Pizza Hut, now that's delivery.
Depression of spirit is a waste of time. Negative thinking, don't you waste your thoughts. Verbal conflict is a waste of word. Physical conflict is a waste of flesh. People will always be who they want, and that's what really makes the world go round. Unconditional love is scarce. Till the shadow I shall not forsake thee. Now and forevermore, You see, you gave precious life to me, so I live my life for you.
No cigarette smoking in my room. Non-alcoholic beverage in my room. Juju gave me a boom drug this afternoon, and I'm gonna get a next portion real soon. And I'll be gone for a while. Keep that perfect smile. Do your very best. And I'll be gone for a while. Keep that perfect smile. Do your very best. I'ma keep you warm. It's cold outside. Protect you from the storm. The world outside. You know I love you, baby. No need to worry about me. And I'll be gone for a while. Keep that perfect smile. Do your very best. And I'll be gone for a while. Keep that perfect smile. Do your very best.
Tell me, what am I supposed to do? While you got me sitting here waiting on you. Baby, hurry, hurry, come back and give me some love in this afternoon. 'Cause I can't wait to see you smile. There's times when I want something more, someone more like me. There's times when this dress rehearsal seems incomplete, but you see the colors in me like no one else. And behind your dark glasses, you're something else. You're really lovely underneath it all. Do you want to love me underneath it all? I'm really lucky underneath
you're tired, tired of being strong. When you feel lost and all your hope is gone, turn to me, reach out and take my hand. I will be there to help you understand. It's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about leaning on each other through the hardest times. It's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about not what we take, but what we leave behind. When the tides of life are getting high, when you've lost count of all the tears you've cried, close your eyes and look into the dark. You'll find the light, open up your heart. It's all about love. It's all about love. Have I told you? Have I shown you what I'm feeling when I hold you? It feels like heaven, heaven surrounds me. Every time you wrap your arms around me, and there's nothing I can say you'll ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. When you're with me, when you kiss me, when you tell me how much you miss me, every moment we're together brings us closer, closer to forever. And there's nothing I can say or ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. Play, yeah.
She's still loving me, though I caused her so much pain. I've done my share of wrong, my share of wrong, time and time again. Ooh, she's still loving me, and I can't deny. Oh no, 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 no. Since she's been in my life, everything's been going fine, and I proudly to the world, yeah. She's mine, one and only. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna leave my lady. Oh no, no, she's mine, one and only. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna leave my lady. 'Cause she's truly mine, and most of what she does makes me feel so good. Now the Lord is Zion, I said, oh, she's the right one for me. He made no mistake, and I say this with no apology.
I never meant to hurt you. When I said I love you, I meant every word I said. I don't want you to believe anything else. Gave you my heart, and not to no one else. 'Cause no one means as much to me like you do. I know I made some mistakes. I know I caused you some pain. But I know that you and I can start all over again. Maybe it's not too late.
Mark's Superstore Furniture and Hardware, Lioneltown and Portland Cottage Vere Clarendon offers hardware items, home appliances, and much more. Mark's Superstore Furniture and Hardware, quick and fast delivery. The time by Mark's Superstore is...
It is 3:45. Big ups to Mark's Superstore. So at this time, we should be having... Oh, I didn't mean to go over this play, but I'm I thought it was my phone.
Oh, yes? Well, this afternoon, guys, we have Jonathan Swar, Deputy Chairman of Delta Supply, here to discuss their monthly sales week with us. Hello, good afternoon, Jonathan.
Good afternoon, Honeybee and Kareem. How are you guys doing?
We're great. How are you?
I'm good. I like the sound in your voices.
Listen, we're super excited to learn more about this 5 days of special deals. We love deals. We love a whole sales week thing promotion. We just want to bring the information to the people so that they can benefit, right?
Yes.
Oh, I love your energy. Let's share the energy with your listeners.
Yes.
So I'll tell them a bit about Delta Supply, and then I'll jump into the sales week.
Uh-huh.
So Delta Supply, we sell construction equipment, cleaning equipment, farming and gardening, welding equipment, safety and material handling. So just about whatever industry or professional trade you're in, we can assist you.
Everything.
So
wonderful.
In just about everything. We like to think that we can help. Once you're doing professional commercial work, we like to think that we're your friend. You know, and the major thing is that the brands we represent, we carry their warranty. We provide, warranty. We provide free training. So let's say you are the owner of a car wash and you have about 10 persons who work at that car wash. They're your employees.
Yes.
You buy a power washer and a wet dry vacuum from us, our sales team is visiting your site at no additional cost and training those 10 people.
That is
this
wonderful.
nice bud, Jonathan. Love that.
You know? No, and that's standard. That's standard. That's separate. That's what we do all the time. Now, the sales week,
Yes.
we are doing once a month at the last week of every month. The sales week is fantastic. What we are doing with the sales week, because we are definitely a company that does not believe in selling puss in a bag. Remove the mystery, remove the secret. We want to put the tool in your hand, give you a chance to try it, and then you can say, wow, this are the thing that's going to make me some more money.
Yes.
Awesome. So let's break down the theme days.
Yes. So every day we have a different thing going on. On Mondays, we have Metalwork Mondays. We will have our metalworking equipment in Hilti, as well as Milwaukee Power Tools. We'll have our metalwork equipment, and we'll be demonstrating angle grinders. What else? Oh, my gosh, so many things. Chop saws, cut-off saws, magnetic drill presses, recip saws. We'll be demonstrating a number of things on Metalwork Monday.
Yes.
We have Trap Tuesdays.
Yes.
Trap is our fodder crushing brand. It's a brand out of Brazil. Now, if you are a livestock farmer, so if you have goats or cows or those kind of livestock,
right,
then you definitely should come out on Tuesday. We have fodder crushing machines. You feed that cane and grass, it shreds it and creates the rations that you can store.
Wow.
Because let me share a little knowledge with your listeners who might not know everything about farmers. Farming is the most wonderful profession, and we need to support them.
Indeed.
Now, when a farmer has a cow and a cow needs to feed, you want to make that cow lazy. Don't make him walk acres and acres to graze and get his food.
Right.
You shred on the rations, place it in one place, and then have all of your cows eat the food right there. Bring the food to them rather than they go to the food, because that way they don't develop too much muscles. So when you make some beef, the meat is nice and tender, because
nice
that
and
cow
tender.
lives a really nice, comfortable life.
Wagyu.
So Trap Tuesdays.
Yes.
We are encouraging our customers, bring things that you want to shred in terms for your feed for your livestock, and you can test it right then and there.
Oh, that's wonderful.
The results, bring your crock-off bag, and you can bring the sample back home with you and feed your cow and goat.
Love that. I love that.
Absolutely do love that.
Yes. Next day is Wash and Clean Wednesdays. I'm speeding through. I apologize to your audience if I'm talking too fast.
No, man, go on,
I think they're following.
They are
so
following.
far.
Great. So Wednesday is Wash and Clean Wednesday, which is very much targeted to our detailed customer. The brand that we focus on for that is Karsha. It's our German equipment cleaning brand. Karsha has equipment in power washers, wet dry vacuums, floor care, sweeping, carpet care, and all of that. So what's specific to the Wash and Clean, of course, is engine-driven power washers, interior cleaning machines that you would use for your car, and wet dry vacuums. We are demonstrating that equipment on the Wednesday, and we're encouraging all detail and wash professionals come out and see what we have.
So just bring your car. You can bring your car.
No. I don't want to make a promise I can't. No, don't bring your car. So Woodwork Wednesdays. Woodwork Wednesdays, we will have our products in the Milwaukee brand. So
did you say Woodwork Thursdays? You say?
Pardon?
Woodwork Wednesdays. You say?
Yes, Woodwork Wednesdays.
So you're gonna have a wash and clean Wednesday and also Woodwork Wednesday.
Yeah, man. Two things are going on the
Okay,
Wednesday.
got you.
Yeah, man. So the Woodwork Wednesdays, we're showing our circular saws, planers, and routers, and finishing sanders in just about every staplers and nailers, just about everything you can think about in woodwork in the Milwaukee brand. We're showing it off on Wednesday. So if you're a woodwork professional or carpenter, come out and see what we have.
Okay, awesome.
Next day, 3D
Thursdays, yes.
Which is a full healthy day. So 3D Thursdays is about the 3Ds: drilling, demolition, and diamond. So the diamond is for cutting and demolition in concrete walls.
Oh.
So whether you are a professional who uses jackhammers or you're drilling, an electrician, etc., and you need to drill, demolish, or use diamond for demolition,
yes,
come see what we have in the Hilti brand on that Thursday. Hilti is the name of the game when it comes to drilling and demolition.
Yes.
The name is almost synonymous with jackhammers. There's a lot of people who call a jackhammer a Hilti no matter what brand it is. That's how great the word
It's
Hilti
pretty
is.
good, yeah.
Yeah. And then the last day we have, thank God, it's TGI FFF. Thank God it's Finisher and Fastener Friday.
Whoa. I thought that was just for emphasis, but each F means something. I like that.
Yeah, man. So thank God it's Finisher and Fastener Friday, and we will have equipment for drywall finishing. We have a cordless nail gun, which is fantastic. I mean, most professionals in the market, they're probably more familiar with a powder-actuated nail gun, which it lets off a loud sound like a gunshot, and it requires a license to use it. Our cordless nailer, it's quiet, and it's also way faster.
And you don't need a permit or anything.
No, you don't need a permit. Thank you for mentioning that. That's very important. So, and it moves incredibly fast. So not only is it you don't need a permit and you can move faster, but because it doesn't have the noise factor, you could install drywall in a live office, because most people, when they're using the powder actuated tool, you're going to have to do that work on the weekend when nobody's in the office.
Yes.
You know? So with that, I would say the cordless nailer is fantastic. It's going to allow people, a drywall installer who would possibly take 4 weeks to get a job done because he has to use 4 weekends back to back to do it during closed operations, he possibly can get it done in 1 week.
Sounds like a great buy.
The workers are working. Mm-hmm. You know?
I absolutely love this.
Yeah, so those are the different themes, and on each given day, we have different promos that are going on. There are some things that will be 10% off, some things that will be 15% off. On our manual tools, I forgot to mention this, for our manual tools, if you buy a variety, every time you buy one, you get a 5% discount, and it goes up. So if you buy one manual tool, it's 5%, 2, 10, 3, 15, 4, 20, 5, 25, and it goes up to 25, 25 being the max.
Okay, so Jonathan.
Wheelbarrow, etc., in the manual tools.
Yeah.
Get a little variety, get all the way up to that 25% and go crazy. And get yourself all the tools you need to get the job done.
I mean, this sounds so exciting. I don't need these tools, and I feel like I come to buy tools. You know what I'm saying? Just to be a part of this. But are these deals available in all your locations?
The demonstrations are only happening at Delta at Hagley Park. But all of our Delta Supply locations, so there's Hagley Park, there's Main Street in Ocho Rios, and there's Tech Park in Montego Bay. All three locations, the promos will be happening. And I love the fact that you like the energy on EV. I'm reflecting the energy that you started with. It felt really good at the start.
Wonderful.
What I want to say before I forget, because, you know, we live in an economy where the money matters. When you come, we can also introduce you to contacts at the DBJ, because the DBJ, that's the Development Bank of Jamaica, they have some fantastic loans that they are giving out to tradesmen and professionals and on equipment. And these are low-interest loans. The dollar value that you have to qualify in terms of how much you have to purchase, it's not a lot. We can connect you and give you all those details, and You know, as a people, sometimes we complain that government and banks don't do anything for us. I have to tell you, this loan that the DBJ doing is brilliant. It's visionary. I know that Delta Supply is not the only equipment provider that is utilizing it.
Mhm.
A lot of our competitors are also using this DBJ loan, and I think it is good leadership on the DBJ's part. So I do want to encourage your listeners to think about that. I'm doing a little bit of promo that is not just for our company, but yeah, as well.
Yes.
But yeah, come see what we have. That is next week, Monday to Friday, and we are going to be doing it the last week of every month. It's not just next week. It's the last week of every month, and we'll be
Vibes.
showing off Metalwork Mondays, Trap Tuesdays, Wash and Clean Wednesdays, Woodwork Wednesdays, 3D, that's Drilling, Demolition, and Diamond Thursdays. Thank God it's Finisher Fastener Fridays. You'll see all the equipment that you need, and you'll get all your answers, all your questions answered, and there are some fantastic deals.
Wow. Well, I don't think, your customers or future customers would want more information because I think you just gave them every single thing, and I love that. But, if it is that they would like to find more details about the Delta Supply Sales Week, where can they go?
Okay, so you can contact us on our CUGs, which is 876-302-6111-4. That's 876-302-6111-4. We can also be reached at sales@deltasupplyco.com. That's sales@deltasupplyco, as in coal, sales@deltasupplyco.com. And we also have our Facebook and Instagram pages. We have a Facebook and Instagram page for Delta Supply itself, a Facebook and Instagram page called Steel Dealers Jamaica, which is for our steel brand, which is chainsaws, brush cutters, leaf blowers. And we also have a Facebook and Instagram page for Karsha Jamaica, which is our cleaning brand. So you can visit those sites, see some of the content of the kind of products that you'll see on demonstration during next week's sales week, and
Yes.
you can contact us. We have a team that regularly answers Facebook and Instagram inquiries, so please feel free to reach out and contact us. And once again, the CUGs that you can contact us directly, it's 876-302-6111-4. 876-302-6111-4.
All right. Well, people, there you've heard it. Delta Supply has all that you need, and especially come next week, they're gonna be special deals. Listen, Jonathan, you are awesome. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome as well. You guys take care.
Well, yeah,
Thank
you
you.
too.
All right,
right.
man. Big up.
That's Mr. Jonathan Suara, guys, Deputy Chairman, Delta Supply Company Limited. So, listen, you're in the business of construction, farming, cleaning. You want equipment?
Everything.
Anything
at all.
Delta supply it. You understand? Go to their Instagram and all the places and make use of the sales. Make use of the sales.
Somebody
and he says
asked,
every week, every last week
in
of
the
the month.
So
That's
next
great.
week for March, and then every final week in the month. Mr. Sweetie says, so wait, so Karim and Onibi now speaks in unison? Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do.
Sometimes we speak in unison.
Sometimes we do,
You
for
never know
real.
that, sweetie. Sometimes we are one. Hey.
Oh, all right. So I'm gonna throw things back to DJ Jerome.
Man, I think I need a cleaner and a vacuum. And a chainsaw. I want a chainsaw.
And a drill.
I want that gun. I want that
The
gun with the
brrrr,
nail.
the
The
one
nail
that-
gun.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Nail up
yeah.
something, man, and some beep.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. DJ Jerome, would you play some music?
See the nail wasted and wounded at this old piano. Trying hard to capture this moment. This morning I don't know. 'Cause a bottle of vodka still lodged in my head. Some blonde give me nightmares. Think that she's still in my bed. As I dream about movies they won't make of me when I'm dead.
With an ironclad fist, I wake up and French kiss the morning, while some marching band keeps its old beat in my head while we're talking about all of the things that I long to believe about to love. The truth, what do you mean to me? And the truth is, baby, you're all that I need. I wanna lay you down on a bed of roses for tonight.
That hour was brought to you by Pizza Hut Pepperoni Lovers Pizza. When you can't get to Italy, there's the crunchy, cheesy, spicy Pepperoni Lovers Pizza from Pizza Hut. Order for call and collect or delivery at 876-755-4HUT. Pizza Hut. Now that's delivery.
You're listening to Nationwide 90 FM. The time is
4 o'clock.
The Global Minute, the latest headlines from around the world.
Good afternoon, I'm Nora Gay Banton with the Global Minute. Volodymyr Zelensky says lasting peace is achievable this year as he and Donald Trump say they had a positive phone call. In a post on Truth Social, the U.S. president says much of the discussion was based on the conversation he had with Vladimir Putin. Putin rejected a full ceasefire during that call, but the U.S. says talks will continue on Sunday. And the UN says that one of its workers has been killed and others injured after a compound in Gaza was damaged on Wednesday, adding that circumstances of the incident remain unclear. The Palestinian Territories' Hamas-run health ministry blamed an Israeli strike and said 5 critically injured foreign workers had arrived in hospital. Israel's military denied striking the UN compound. That's the Global Minute. I'm Nora Gay Banton. Stay tuned for Major News at 5.
I saw something suspicious at work the other day and decided to speak out. I was afraid at first, but did it because corruption must stop. They never too liked the idea and even threatened to fire me. But I believe it's my duty to speak out against these things. Be a whistleblower and help eliminate corruption. Call the Integrity Commission at 876-968-6227 or email cpd@integrity.gov.jm.
A message from the Integrity Commission, United Against Corruption.
Tune in to Cliff Hughes Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast live from the Water Means Food World Water Day Forum and Training Session at Ebony Park Heart Academy, Osborne Store, Clarendon on Thursday, March 20. Join us for exciting displays, exhibitions from agricultural agencies, on-the-spot prizes and giveaways. Plus, get practical training on water use efficiency for your farm. Don't miss out. Come learn, connect, and celebrate World Water Day. So tune in to Cliff Hughes Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's the Water Means Food World Water Day Forum and Training Session at Ebony Park Heart Academy, Osborne Store, Clarendon on Thursday, March 20. All this and more only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the National Irrigation Commission Limited. Irrigation, making the difference in agriculture.
Taboo topics, bulletins after dusk,
riveting discussions,
celebrity news and interviews,
topics that are shunned by society,
and everything else in between.
Boyatings After Dark with Kareem Boyatings each and every Wednesday, 8 to 11 p.m.
Boyatings After Dark.
No topic is too taboo or hard to discuss. Come get your mind blown and your curiosity explored.
Boyatings After Dark. Too long, right before the The mix. The mix. The mix. The mix. The mix. The mix.
It is our absolute pleasure to welcome the incomparable Tennille Amour to the E-Zone. This singer, songwriter, activist, and visionary has been making waves globally with her powerful music, advocacy, and commitment to unity.
From the United Nations to the top of the charts, Tennille's impact is undeniable. She's a true champion of equality, justice, and unity. And we're honored to have her share her inspiration with us in the mix. Welcome to the E-Zone.
Thank you so much.
How are you
Thank you
doing?
for having me. Oh, I'm doing so good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Happy
You're
to be
most
here.
welcome.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So let's start from the beginning. Just
Yes.
jump right in, okay?
Let's do it.
So you're originally from...
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes. So you're
Yeah.
from Trinidad and you
Yes.
live in LA.
I do.
And you're just doing amazingly well and a
Thank
bully
you so
things.
much.
So
Thank
let's start
you.
from the top of it. You know, when did your love for music first begin and what sparked that passion?
Man, I would have to say honestly from as early as I can remember, music
Yeah.
has been a part of my life, my memories. I feel like music has that unique ability to imprint memories into you, you know, and so I have some really early memories of just connecting to music in that way and connecting to certain artists in that way. And then for me, songwriting, I have old song books from when I was
Wow.
8, 9 years old. So yeah. So and the funny thing is they were just written as a cappella songs at the time, but I can go back and remember the melodies and stuff from them, which is crazy to think that yeah, from that young I had that sensibility to really just connect to music in that way. And interestingly enough, the lyrics that I was writing at that age too is so similar to some of the stuff that I write about now. So always had a passion for conscious lyrics and lyrics, songs with a message and meaning and inspired by wanting to make an impactful difference through the
Yes.
music from young. Yeah.
Growing up in Trinidad, like, how did your cultural heritage influence your musical style and expression? Because, you know, Trinidad is one of the most culturally enriched countries in the Caribbean.
For
I mean,
sure.
it's a potpourri of different ethnicities and therefore different styles and different sounds. How did that influence you?
Definitely did, yeah. I mean, I come from 2 Trinidadian parents, 4 Trinidadian grandparents. Well, my grandfather on my dad's side is Portuguese, so, but lived in Trinidad his whole life pretty much, like from 3 years old. So I lived all over the world actually growing up, so I was impacted by many different cultures and many different, types of people from just living all over the place, but Trinidad was always home base for me. So because my grandparents were there, because that was the only place that was consistent throughout my childhood and early adult life, it was, home in that sense, still is home. All my family's there now again. My brothers are both there as well. One of my brothers has his kids that are there too, so it's like my nieces and my nephews are there, So yeah, so it's home for sure. And the impact, I think, just as you said, because Trinidad is such a cultural melting pot of different types of people, different, culturally, even just the food, like we have such a mix of food. But yeah, absolutely, with the influence of just what we have as a people and the rich culture that we have as a people absolutely has impacted me in such a huge way. And then when I moved to New York before I lived in LA, and New York was that for me too.
Yeah.
New York was very much like that.
Basically the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what attracted me to New York as well, was because I was like, I want something that you can get so many different types of people depending on where you go. Yeah. You could walk down the street, meet one person on one street corner, and then meet someone completely different on the next street corner, So
Wow, so you have lived all over.
I have,
and your
yeah.
music career has taken you to incredible heights, obviously. Now, what drives your creativity and inspires you to continue pushing boundaries?
I would say everything drives my creativity. Like if I'm going through something, then
Yes.
I'll likely, if I'm going to the studio that night, I'll probably write about it,
Yeah.
Or if I see something that's happening in the world, I typically that is how I process things too, you know. So it could be therapy in the sense of something that I'm going through personally,
Yeah.
or even therapy in the sense of recognizing all of the challenges that are happening on, you know, on a global scale, and using the music to write about it. Sometimes it turns into a song that gets released, sometimes it doesn't. Like, I have so many notes in my phone and voice notes in my phone that will never be released, but it's just my way of processing whatever's happening on any given day.
And that's such a beautiful thing, right? Because it's therapy.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
to let it out. We recently celebrated International Women's Day.
Yes.
Let's talk a bit about your global hit, I Am a Girl. It was first released at the United Nations as an anthem for International Women's Day. Can you share the story behind this powerful anthem, this song? Like, I mean, it's so girly, but at the same time, it's so sweet and empowering. I really love it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I Am a Girl was first released at the United Nations, as you said, for International Women's Day. And that song in particular, so I also have a nonprofit organization in Tanzania where we drill water wells and we do community growth and development. And actually that song was birthed from being in Tanzania and seeing the resilience and the strength of the women and girls there. Because of course, all over the world, we are females, you know, do go through different things than men. I wouldn't say that we have it harder, because I don't like to make that comparison or say that, you know, or even in the song I say, you know, I can do whatever you can, but I'm not saying I do it better. There's no need to try and measure. I'm just saying that I know where I stand, right? Because I'm not saying that I come from, again, two brothers, my dad, you know, my mom, and, you know, Caribbean background of where typically tends to be a little bit more male kind of driven. I don't even want to say necessarily chauvinistic, but I did have some of that in my upbringing too, you know. So but with that being said, I never look at it through the lens of saying, like, with female empowerment or gender equality, that it should bring men down in any way, because that defeats the purpose. In any type
I agree.
in any type, if you're seeking equality in any type of way, if you have to other the people that you're seeking the equality from, it's just gonna make division and cause like in this case, you know, emasculation of men, or trying to make it out like men are the enemy,
and then it's not equality.
It's not equality. So it's never been that for me. I Am a Girl was really birthed from just looking at the women and the girls that I met in Tanzania, seeing them walk for long distances to have to collect even just water. They didn't have access to clean water, right? Or don't have access in a lot of villages and communities. And seeing their resilience, seeing how they would get up every morning and go and walk these long distances to collect water with a smile on their face, with this like vibrant singing as they're going to collect the water, praising God even, you know, going and collecting dirty water, right? And coming back to provide that water to their families, and, you know, in addition to everything else that they were in charge of or are in charge of, because it's still happening to this day, right? But I Am a Girl was birthed from that, of saying, I am a girl, I am a queen, I can be anything I want to be, woman of the world, living my dreams.
Can you sing a little
please. I am a girl, I am a queen, I can be anything I want to be, woman of the world, living my dreams, I'm gonna show you what I can achieve. So again, saying that I am a girl, I am a queen, I can be anything I want to be. Woman of the world, living my dreams, I'm going to show you what I can achieve, right? But I'm not saying it from a place of I'm better than, you know, or to put men down in any way, but just saying that I also wrote it very intentionally, very sing-songy, like in a way.
That's what I love about this. I say it's girly.
Very, almost like a nursery rhyme, intentionally, because I was like, I want little girls to be able to sing it
as well.
And catch it quickly, you know, to where it was something that they could sing along, and it could become something that would be empowering for them.
Just become a part of their psyche.
Knowing that they can be anything that they want to be, and you know, live their dreams and fulfill what it is that they're personally called to do in each of their lives. So that was the inspiration behind that one.
Indeed. So we do have a time signal. We'll just take it real quickly and come back to the conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
Spark Jamaica will enhance roads, water systems, and telecoms connectivity. Spark the next chapter and build a brighter future with us. The Time by Spark, a program of the Government of Jamaica, is...
It is 4:15. So we're still here with Tennille Moore, and we're talking about your I Am a Girl song, but my question is about collaborations, right? Because that's what music is all about, and
For
just collaborating with
sure.
people and sharing your platform and tapping into their audience and things like that.
Definitely.
How do you choose who do you collaborate with? Like, do you have a list of people that, like, you know what, I would definitely want to collaborate with this person?
You know, I do have that list, and those people that are on the list, I haven't even like touched yet, like in the sense of, yet. But interestingly enough, it's not even that I necessarily choose it. I feel like it's very much like it happens organically. That God puts these people into my path. Some of whom I knew about before, some of whom I didn't. You know, but it's like we cross paths, and there's a chemistry creatively of where it's like, man, like we should do something. You know, and I've just been so blessed in that sense of being able to collaborate with some of the most talented artists and, you know, people who I'm fans of their work, you know, so it's been such a fortunate thing to be able to collaborate in those ways. It is some of my favorite ways to create music. Is to,
in
collaboration.
Who are some of the people that you've collaborated with before, for those who are listening?
Most recently, Ronkus, Royal Blue.
Hey.
Royal Blue, Ronkus, shout out to both of them.
Yes.
They are my brothers. I love them so much.
Nice.
Who else? I've collaborated with Shaggy.
Big.
With
That is big.
Mr. Vegas.
Big.
Bungie Garlin.
Big.
I've written with John Legend.
Great list, man.
Pixie Lott, and one of my sisters.
Yes.
She's an artist, incredible artist in the UK. So talented. Who else? Recently, some Trinis too. Well, I just did a Trini collab with a Trini mashup version of my latest song that's gonna come out that has Rion Elborn, Jazzy Blaze, Jelano, Bungie Garlin again.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah. Mr. King, Amy, who's so talented. Our Trini. I don't even want to compare her to an artist here, but y'all are gonna hear about Amy very soon too.
Nice.
Jalifa. Kid Volt. So yeah, I love to collaborate. I also did a collab with Sizzla recently.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fire.
Right?
Literally.
Yeah. The Sizzla collab I'm very excited about. So that's something that, God willing, we will be pushing and promoting soon. So yeah.
Awesome stuff. Now let's talk about your song I Choose Love, which reached #1 on the iTunes record chart, received Grammy consideration. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What inspired this uplifting track?
I Am a Girl was actually inspired by all that was happening in the pandemic, like with the Black Lives Matter movement during the pandemic, or right after the pandemic. And of course, like, Black Lives Matter was not something that started in the pandemic, but it was just something that, obviously, with what happened with George Floyd and everything that was going on at that time, there was a heightened sensitivity and awareness of the injustice that has been happening. And it's not a new thing, and it's not just a United States thing, but it's something that, you know, obviously the song starts by saying so much injustice, I cannot trust this, system corruption, violent destruction, innocent dying, families crying, we're so divided, can't get it right, you know. And then I say, and I know through the pain I've got to find another road, and I know we could never build without the cornerstone, right? So I'm saying, I choose love, even if I am the only one. I choose love, I choose love, even when I feel like giving up.
Yeah.
I choose love, because there's got to be a way for us. You know, I choose love, even if I am the only one. I choose love,
I mean, we can feel the advocacy in your writing.
Thank
you know what I mean?
you.
DJ Jerome, you have it. So we're going to give our listeners a chance to hear your voice, to hear your potency, to hear the mission and the vision. Here we go. I choose love.
Mission and the
Tennille
vision.
Moore.
Thank you.
So much injustice. justice. I cannot trust this system, corruption, violent destruction, innocent dying, families crying. We're so divided, can't get it right. And I know through the pain I gotta find another road. Yes, I know we can never build without the cornerstone. The cornerstone. I choose love, I choose love, even when I feel like giving up. I choose love, I choose love, 'cause it's gotta be a way for us. I choose love, I choose love, even if I'm the only one. I choose love, I choose love, shine my light just like the only sun.
Yeah, hate is an easy option. Break through them evil actions. Then break on the weak and hopeless, but patience defeat reaction. Love is a vivid painting. That painting don't need a caption. No pre-distractions. Cause people will try to draw you out, but my need in the streets, someone smiling through them doubts. The most I give me, and I'm going out in the heat, cause he's the supplier in the drought. And beware when you deal with anger, cause that anger not good for your health. And be careful I deal with monsters that you don't turn a monster yourself.
I choose love, I choose love, even when I feel like giving up.
As the voice of Tanya Lamore and Royal Blue, I choose love.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Right? Beautiful.
And then you can also go and watch the whole thing on YouTube or listen on any streaming platform.
Excellent.
Runkus is on that one as well.
Nice.
So yeah, that's a big song. Yeah, I'm very happy with that song. And the video is amazing too. Check out the video.
All right.
Please go ahead and stream your music, okay?
Yes.
I would like to know, with you doing so many things, like, being a creative and your activism and every single thing, and help with clean water all over the world, how do you manage it all? How do you balance all of this?
Good question.
How do you do it?
I don't know.
You don't know.
God's
Yes.
strength. And, I think for me, and probably for so many people, you go through spurts of massive productivity and like you're going. And then I just take time sometimes to just be still and have to just rest because, you have that burst of massive productivity and then it's waves, so it's like, and also certain things require your attention at different points in time. So there's certain things that where I might be like, okay, well, I'm going to Tanzania for a month and I'm off the grid for a month because I'm just dedicated to what I'm doing there. I'm not really doing any music or, I might spend a couple weeks at the end of that. I might spend a full month in the field and then go spend a week in Dar es Salaam and be with my creatives in Tanzania, and then just have that little ending of it be about music. But for the most part is I'm just in the villages doing the water work and on that to where they don't know anything about my music typically in the villages, and then wear the different hat, put on the different hat once I leave, So I definitely do wear a lot of different hats at different points in time.
But you love the work,
Love. So passionate. Yeah.
So that's what keeps you going, even if
I try
definitely.
I try to do things only from that place of purpose. I try to only take something on if I do believe in it to that level to where it doesn't feel as much like work. It just feels like, okay, well, this is what I'm supposed to be doing today.
It's my calling.
Yeah.
But who are you outside of music and philanthropy, though? Like, when you look at Tennille stripping all of that away, and who are you?
It's so hard to strip it away because who I am with the music, with the philanthropy is definitely who I am without any of it, you know? So it's like all of that is just really an extension of who I am intrinsically, you know? So even when I talk about me as a kid, going back to even just living all over the world, I grew up in Egypt, was one of the places where I lived. And so from 5 years old, I was exposed to extreme levels of poverty, inequality, recognizing that even though we didn't have a lot, so to speak, at the time of where, like, you know, my family built to get to where they are, like, and at that time, we didn't have, like, it wasn't like we were rich or had a lot of money, but we definitely had more than other kids who I was seeing on the street, you know. And so my perception even from that age was that because I had been given what I had, just born into the family that I've been born into, and blessed with the parents that I have, the family that I have, the upbringing that I have, then I recognize, like, okay, well, it's my responsibility to, if I can, give back in some way. So even as a kid, it would be like, oh, well, I'm going to give this other little kid my stuffed animal because they don't have a stuffed animal, you know, or so I would say that the music for sure and the philanthropy has just been in me my whole
from the
life.
start.
Yeah.
But that I think too is a beautiful thing to sort of know your purpose from really
Yeah,
early.
yeah.
To step into it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that, and it's something that was instilled in me from my parents too. You know, I would say that like my mom and my dad also especially, like he, living in Egypt, he would go, for example, like pick up a bucket of KFC for the family, right?
Yeah.
Like say he was going to go get us food, right? And stand up in a long line to go pick up the bucket of KFC. Then he'd walk outside and there was a family outside that was sitting on the street, like a mother and her kids with nothing, right? And instead of coming back with the bucket, my dad would be like, give it to them, and then come home empty-handed and be like, I didn't want to stand up in that line again. But you know, but it was like he saw a need bigger than his family's need at home. Not to say he was going to buy like this big fancy expensive meal, but just recognizing that, like, okay, well, this is what I was getting for my family, but I'll figure something else out because here's a need that's more important immediately in front of me, you know. So that was just how I was brought up, of where if you have, then give, you know, and if you are able, and it's hard because obviously it's all relative too, you know. We can all go through kind of scarcity mindsets at times in our lives of where it's like, well, I really don't feel like I have it, or it may feel like there's so many demands on you from different people and different, you know, different levels of demands, of where at some point you feel almost drained to the point of where you feel like you don't have anything more that you could possibly give, right? But that's where it's, you can't give from an empty cup, right? So you have to be, you have to be taking care of you too in order, and I learned that lesson the hard way through relationships, through, you know, friendship, and through just strangers, of where you really get to a point of realizing that the only way that you can give freely is if you are also taking care of your needs as well. So
wow, great advice.
Great
and
advice.
Absolutely true.
I needed that message today.
listen, I am so drawn in.
Good.
I needed that message, Danielle.
Okay,
Trust and believe me.
Good.
That's the point.
Wow, I could listen to you speak all day, and I would love to have a different, you know, kind of conversation with you further down. You understand? But for the persons who are listening, how can they find your music? Where can they go to follow you on social media?
Absolutely.
And listen to your podcast as well, so let them know all these details.
Yeah. So yeah, if you do want to hear me speak more in long form, you can listen to the podcast. Podcast is called The Truth in the Word. So it's actually a biblically based podcast. So a lot of where I gain my wisdom is from scripture. Like, to me, is like the word is filled with so much wisdom, and that's where I get all of my knowledge from. But outside of that, the music, you can find me on every single platform. My name is Tenille Amor, TENNILLE AMOR. So 2 N's, 2 L's, and then Amor, like love. TENNILLE AMOR. So yeah, Instagram, YouTube, all the platforms, listening, and the music is there. So yeah, I would love for you all to check it out. And the song that I'm actually pushing right now is One Family.
That's the one we want to leave them with as we go up to the break. One Family by Tenille Amor. Tenille, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me. God bless y'all. Thank you.
Let's enjoy this together. Here we go.
Streets, war in the Middle East, war like the prophecies, war, but we scream for peace. All these atrocities, animosity, violence will only breed violence unless we see. I am my brother's keeper, I can't breathe when he can't breathe. And when you see my my sister, all you see is a mirror of me. We are one family. We are one family. What you do to him, you do to she, you do to me, you do to we. War refugees, war in the social media, war European, war in Korea. So hard to see. I'd rather keep my silence, but empathy's not silent. That's apathy. I am my brother's keeper. I can say I stand for peace. If I don't love my sister, what a vain hypocrisy. We are one family. We are one family. What you do to me, you do to she, you do to me, you do to we. We are one family. We are one family. What you
Try the new Popeyes blackened chicken sandwich today. No breeding and the flavor buck. Love that chicken from Popeyes. The time brought to you by Popeyes is...
It is 4:31.
At the Jamaica Customs Agency, we care for our employees, customers, stakeholders, citizens, and our country. Customs cares. The temperature by the Jamaica Customs Agency is...
It is 31 degrees Celsius here in Kingston and 27 out west in Montego Bay.
Are you ready to debate, dominate, and drive change? The public sector debate competition is back, bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Public sector employees, this is your chance to showcase your skills, sharpen your arguments, and tackle the nation's biggest issues head on. Don't wait. Registration closes March 28, 2025. Sign up now at publicsectortransformation.gov.jm. Brought to you by the Transformation Implementation Unit, building a better public sector for all.
Yes, me get the last cheese. Tasty beef. Brothers and sisters, at the end of Easter service, we have cheese. Tasty beef. But one day, we get no bun and cheese. Tasty beef. Serve, sell me some bun and cheese. Tasty beef. Why, this looking nice with some tasty cheese. Tasty beef. Could I have some cheese, please? Tasty beef. Make we get on real bad with the tasty cheese, boy.
We have the rhythm and the tins for you all Easter.
Coveside Concert Series presents Timeless. It happens on March 29 at Plantation Cove, St. Anne. Featuring international superstar Dionne Warwick and more stars Myrna Hague, Queen Marcia Griffiths, and Dwayne Stevens. Timeless, March 29. Showtime is 8 p.m. and tickets are now available at Fesco, Fontana Pharmacy, Plantation Smokehouse, and online at coveside.aitix.com.
If it's in the public's interest, it's the nation's business during Nationwide at 5. The nation's business.
Tune in to Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. Stay ahead of the curve with our cutting-edge reporting and accurate breaking news coverage.
We're having an earthquake. Oh, God.
Hear it here first on Nationwide 90 FM. Tune in, turn up the volume, and listen. We bring a mix of news, entertainment, and sports to your lives.
Nationwide 90 FM's live and continuous coverage of the World Championships in Budapest, Hungary.
News and discussions week mornings.
Coming up in the news at 6 for this morning.
Entertainment in the afternoons, then news again in the evenings.
Nationwide news at this hour, fired.
Also, tune in to the entertainment and sports shows in the nights and on the weekends.
It is Boy Things After Dark right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
Everything is news, from current affairs and entertainment to sports, business, and other categories.
Nationwide 90 FM. This is Beanie Man. Give it to them. Zaga, Zen.
From every whisper to every commotion.
That's rubbish. The KSAMC cannot investigate itself.
Every news story unfolds here first at Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. Every sound is a story, and every story we share is news.
streets, war in the Middle East, war like the prophecies, war, but we scream for peace. All these atrocities, animosity, violence will only breed violence unless we see. I am my brother's keeper, I can't breathe when he can't breathe. And when you see my sister, all you see is a mirror of me. We are one family, we are one family. What you do to him, you do to she, you do to me, you do to we. War refugees, war in the social media, war European, war in Korea. So hard to see, I'd rather keep my silence, but empathy's not silent, that's apathy. I am my brother's keeper, I can't say I stand for peace. If I don't love my sister, what a vain hypocrisy. We are one family, we are one family. What you do to him, you do to she, you do to me, you do to we. We are one family, we are one family. What you do to him, you do to she, you do to me, you do to we. I still believe in humanity. I still believe in 1,000 years of peace. I still believe we'll rise from the dust. I still believe that change begins with us. We are one family, we are one family. What you do to me, you do to she, you do to me, you do to we. We are one family, we are one family. What you do to me, you do to she, you do to me, you do to we. Why can't we see?
Don't need no ticket in my hand. Don't need no highland made of sand. No reservation to hold my place. Just you and me together in the shade. All I'll ever need starts with you and me. Be my sunshine in the morning, be my remedy on ice, be my sweet salt water kisses mixed with coconut and lime. Be the ocean I dive into, be my afternoon delight, be my secret destination, baby be my paradise.
Don't need no postcard, no souvenir. I don't need to tell nobody, wish you were here. Don't need no wristwatch to keep the time. To tell the truth, I like to press rewind. And all I'll ever need starts with you and me.
Be my sunshine in the morning, be my remedy on ice, be my sweet salt water kisses mixed with coconut and lime. Be the ocean I dive into, be my afternoon delight, be my secret destination, baby be my paradise. Be my paradise. Oh, listen. All I'll ever need starts with you and me. Be my sunshine.
jam down. Watch this. Jamaica, 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 girl, I know we love. Jamaica, 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 girl, I know we love. My island, rich culture and vibrant. Wagwan man, big sex story and carnival. Big songs she up in a land and Domino game just start man. And we beaches them, full up a pure white sand. I fit take our shot in the river stem. World shaker, big up the creator. It's a celebration when you're in Jamaica, yeah. See how the many people we are one. Divided weak but united we're strong. And together we can make the changes. Only we can stop with one jam down. We are the hypest thing, watch real difference. Small island with big influence. Reggae music is our real defense. Red, gold and green and witnesses. On the truck, we are leaving for later. We have both and Shelly and Fraser. Official out the one Asafa. Number one, anything we go offer. We give them all the wine in a football. Shorty Malcolm, Theodore, Whitmore. Chris Gayle just knock down 6 more. Marlon, Samuels and Doug Moore. In a music we give them Dennis Brown, Marine and Levy and Bob Marley. Sister Nancy, Master Gifford. Jamaica full of platinum Marty.
Wednesday's Brain Buster.
Right, welcome back. Welcome back to the E Zone. My name is Karen Boy at Ting. She's Honeybee. He's DJ Jerome on the ones and twos, and it's time for the Brain Busters. Before we get into that, though, later on Boy Things After Dark.
Yes.
It's the start of my Champs episodes. You know, guys, and I know I'm do this every single year.
Yes.
So it's tonight and next week Wednesday, because Champs start Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Right. So tonight we're going to have some of the junior athletes to watch out for. We're going to talk to some of the high school coaches over the phone in studio and a bag of things. Plus,
giveaways.
Grand Slam weekend is coming up in April 4 to 6. We're going to have some giveaways for you later, about 6 tickets. So just, stay tuned on all these things. And I must also say to Caramed and to True Shake, I just donated some products to the JC track team. Big up to Caramed. Them give me Ensure, Missy Gillette, Razor Shaving Cream, Missy Voltaren, Missy a bag something deodorant, a bag things. So thank you so much. And also to True Shake. They have these True Shake Protein Plus. So, the True Shake before.
These are new additions to the line.
So the ones before had like 9 grams of protein.
And how much is
this one now have 16 grams.
Whoa.
Yes,
that's good.
Yeah, man. Say thank you to both.
You need some curry.
Thank you to both of them. I just called and them know how I go hard for my school.
Yes.
And they came on board. So thank you both to the both companies. Appreciate it, and all the best to all of the athletes.
I recently met a man in Halfway in the JUTC Transport Center, who said he used to cook back in the day for the JC athletes.
What name?
Yeah, I remember when you saying name. We were doing a Vox Box and asking like. I wonder too. I don't remember if one same name, but him, man, and the thing, and him I say him got champs every year, and him I bring JC, and thing. I mean, I say, wow, big up a 7
Absolutely do love that, yeah. So, all the best answers. So remember, guys, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. tonight on Nationwide 90 FM. Okay, so what do we have today?
So today we've got so many stuff to give you. I don't know how you're going to hold all of them, yeah? But we want you to call us. Yes, it's a calling thing. 876-630-9371-4. That is 876-630-9371-4. You have a chance to win 2 tickets, guys, to attend Cove Side Concerts Timeless. So remember last month when me and Kareem give on a one whole ticket. We do one whole something we don't know every day. It start again. It's that again because this concert is going to be March 9. Is it March 29?
Yes.
It's March 29, something there. Yeah. And we're talking about people like Dionne Warwick, okay? We're talking about people like Dwayne Stevenson. We're talking about Queen, Marcia Griffiths, okay? Myrna Hague. You don't want to miss this if you can, all right? And so we're giving away a ticket for 2 people today. And the questions are so easy, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Easy.
So the first question we're asking, what's the name of Dwayne Stevenson's new album? Then there's something I Google. Blah, blah. You understand? Google. Blah, blah, blah. Give us a call, 876-630-9371-4. What's the name of Dwayne Stevenson's new album? You can walk away with a ticket for 2 to Coveside Concerts, Timeless.
Right, here we go.
The mission of the Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs includes revising Jamaica's legal and constitutional infrastructure and accelerating the pace of reform. The time by the MLCA is...
It is 4:46. So once again, guys, you can call us right now. The phone lines are open, 876-630-9371-4. How many questions you got to ask them?
We're just asking one question. Am I correct, Natalie?
One or both questions?
Or we're going to ask them, we're asking you this question and then
I want
we'll
to call.
a follow-up question.
But the follow-up question easier than the initial question.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, and if we don't get the follow-up question, we can't get the ticket too.
So remind them of the question
again. Because if you don't get the follow-up question, something wrong with you.
Because we've also had that guest on the show. She's been doing that multiple times.
Yeah. So if you're listening to the show, if you're a fan of the show, then you know.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the name of Dwayne Stevenson's new album? 876-630-9371-4. I'm telling already, it's Googleable. Okay?
Easy.
All right, here we go.
Hi, Charmaine. Good afternoon.
Hi, Charmaine.
Good afternoon.
How'd you do?
I'm great.
Okay.
I got through to you guys.
Excellent. I'm so happy for you. So, Charmaine, first question. What's the name of Dwayne Stevenson's new album?
Weekend Dude.
Weekend Dude. It's the Weekend Dude. You got it. So, our follow-up question is, how many years, right, has Marcia Griffiths been in music business?
Yes! 60 is correct. 60 is correct.
Charmaine, you are a winner. And you're walking away with a ticket for 2 to Timeless. How does it feel?
He's a winner.
Thank you so much, Charmaine. Stay on the line. Talk to our producer.
I will do.
Wonderful. Guys, keep listening daily for more giveaways. It's all about Timeless coming your way on March 29. Plantation Cove. It's going to be Timeless. What can I say? We're looking at people like Marcia Griffiths, all right? Dwayne Stevenson, Myrna Hague, and Dionne Warwick. Tickets are right now $15,000 JMD or US $100 for regular open tickets. Lux is 45,000 Jamaican or US 300. So get your tickets today. All right, and I see some ticket outlets of Fesco, stations, and Fontana Pharmacy.
Yeah,
or online.
Easy for
at coveside.aitix.com.
Easy for find. Easy. 1, 2, 3. Now we have another giveaway again, right? So I think it was like on March 3 thereabout. Remember Mama Plunkett? Her son was celebrating his birthday. He was turning 8, and she gave away $8,000, right? So we were talking, and her mother's birthday. Let me just read this just real quickly. I just want to say happy 80th birthday to Gloria Plunkett from Above Rocks, St. Catherine, who celebrated her birthday on March 11, which was last week Tuesday.
Yes.
So happy birthday belatedly to you, Mama Plunkett.
Happy birthday.
And then, so we were talking, and I was like, oh, yesterday was my mom's birthday. Jackie birthday was yesterday. So, big up yourself, mother.
What
love
did
you.
you do for Jackie?
We tried a bag of things in them, but...
Happy birthday belatedly, Jackie. Hope it was wonderful.
So we've decided to give away $10,000.
Yes.
You understand? If you were born in March, preferably a woman. Because, both of them are women, right? So if you're born in March, preferably a woman.
Yes.
Call in and just say any poem at all.
Yeah.
It could be a 2-line poem.
No.
You get 10 grand.
2 lines, no.
But
At least
no.
once, four lines stanza.
Okay, so at least a stanza.
Yeah,
okay?
at least a stanza.
You get it. Once again, if you're born in March, just call in, just say a little poem. It can be even a nursery rhyme. And you'll get $10,000. You can call in right
Just
now.
like that,
just
guys.
like that.
$10,000.
630-9371 to 876-618-8255. The easiest.
Going once. Going twice.
Me which me born in a March.
Going thrice.
Yeah, I'm not calling right now.
And please be honest. If you know your name, born in a match.
Oh, I forgot.
Let it in.
You
have to show me ID
No.
on the radio, you know. You have to show me the ID on the radio. You understand?
Something.
That is it.
Yeah, that's that. But in the meantime, between time, DJ Jerome. Here we go. All right, Janet, good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Good
Janet.
afternoon.
Janet,
Hi.
when was your birthday? Or is your birthday?
13th.
March 13th.
March 13th.
Well, happy birthday belatedly.
Yes. And is that accurate information, Janet?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
All right, Janet, go ahead with your poem.
Any poem. Go ahead.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to catch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill went tumbling after.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. It was such a sad tale.
So where's the water?
They spilled.
Oh,
It's
no.
it's
Oh, no.
everywhere. It's yeah.
Oh, gosh.
So unfortunate, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Jack!
Well, congratulations, Janet.
Congratulations, Janet. You just walked away with $10,000 for being born in March and being able to recite a
A poem. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Oh, wow, indeed.
It's your day. Happy birthday belatedly.
Yes. Stay on the line and speak to our producer, Natalie.
Now, guys, in case you didn't know, poetry takes over Kingston this week. If you are a poetry lover, if you love poems, it's just, it's amazing. I love poetry. You know what? Tennille, to me, her music sounds like poetry. When she recites it,
Yeah.
it sounds like a poem.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Now, the inaugural Kingston Poetry Week got its start on Sunday under the theme A Celebration of Caribbean Voices and Verse, and is set to end on Saturday. The observance is put on by Jaiku in partnership with CARICON to showcase the diversity, creativity, and resilience of the region's literary community. Now, Kingston Poetry Week brings together poets, storytellers, and creatives from across the globe, all in honor of World Poetry Day on
Thursday.
March 21.
Yeah, Thursday that.
And on Friday that.
Thursday. No, wait, friend. No, Thursday. Wait, Friday.
Listen,
Today what?
hello, make up a man. Today I
Oh,
did
because we
19.
never have no show yesterday.
Today
So I'm
is-
saying today's a Tuesday.
Today I Tuesday?
Today's Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why we are things after dark I keep.
Right, but my brain is... anyway, continue.
Yeah, man, so we just say, I understand. The open mic goes live on Wednesday
Tonight.
at 7 p.m. 74 Lady Musgrave Road from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. So listen, if
Yes.
you've got a poem that is burning, that you need to
share with the world.
share, and make sure to go on out, you understand? On World Poetry Day, which is Friday, March 21, the CARICON Poetry Slam, taking place for the first time ever in the Caribbean, unfolds at the Edna Manley College for the Visual and Performing Arts at 6 p.m., typically hosted in Los Angeles, California. It will
Big
feature.
things.
Okay.
Big things.
It will feature competitions between local and international poets. So what are you waiting for? If you love poetry, you're into poetry. This is a celebration of poetry. Go on out, yes. And
Yes.
at the
Talk
Talk
the
the
Tings.
Tings Poetry and Storytelling Show on Saturday, March 22, much will be said at Jamnesia at Bull Bay, featuring award-winning storytellers from What's Your Story Jamaica, as well as professional poets from Jaiku's network. If you want more information on all this, you can call 876-542-5943. Let me repeat that. 876-542-5943.
And Natalie said, Honeybee, that you should recite your favorite poem.
My favorite poem.
Yeah.
I really have no favorite poem.
Or just a poem.
But me have poem I write still, but me not remember none right now.
Any popular Miss Lou poem comes to mind?
Wow. Why am I always, every time I think about Miss Lou, I'm always thinking about Good Morning Teacher.
Say it for me.
Oh, you do. I don't remember all of it.
Did you say it already?
I did.
Yes.
I read it.
Oh, right.
I read it that
You
one
read
time.
it.
I
And we
read
were
it.
having a discussion about it. I remember, what would I talk about again?
My name is Sarah Pooh, and this is my little boy Michael. I mean, just bring him to school.
Yes.
In born one rainy day, Sima. It was coming on tonight. This is the companion. When I say ugly
Where
picnic, go
point?
pretty for true. For this one was a sight. In born the day when what we pig dead?
Pussnet broke.
No.
Oh, whoa, okay, yeah. Whoa, I'm sorry.
No man, not Wobby pig. He's
Right, right.
It's not the post.
Right.
It was Wobby pig.
Yes.
Yes.
So the pig died.
Yeah.
And then they fried and made bacon.
I will not eat pork.
Yeah, but you're not the person who is in the poem.
Me just say fire.
No, but so the mother and the pitney
Keep
and the
blazing
teacher
your fire,
eat the
fire,
bacon.
fire.
Okay, you know what? Okay.
Thank
Let me
you
go
very
out
much
of
for
here.
listening, everybody.
It's been a packed show today.
It has
We feel like
been.
put us to a pack of things.
We did so
If
much.
Cliff used to feel like we work today. But I tell them no that today we're giving you every money we're not paying we're going today.
yeah.
And I ask you.
Yeah.
Yesterday show, today show that one today.
In the one.
No,
In
nothing
the
else.
one. Hi, Cliff.
Wow. Okay, thank you to our entire team. Thank you to DJ Jerome. Thank you to our technical operator, Damian Cunningham, and to our producer, Natalie Nita.
And to you, wherever you are, or e-zoners, whether you listen at home or on the road,
Watch the YouTube or join the conversation on X.
thank you for sharing space, time, and energy with us.
We appreciate you.
A long time I say it
Before
once.
we go, here is today's takeaway.
Don't lose sight of your vision, even when the journey gets tough. Keep believing, keep working, keep shining, and you'll reach new heights. From Kareem Boyatings. Yeah. Up next is the best produced news in the nation.
Nationwide at
5.